our council was finally able, after 2.5 years, finally able to come together and have a dance. We have a couple volunteers, Susan Bolin, I see you, that played a big role in us being able to come back together and have our dance and have fun. And Rick Collins, if you're in the room, he came up to me and he said, Sarah, it feels really good to be back and doing something normal. So everybody, welcome to our county board. Having fun tonight. It feels good to be back together. We've got several different activities. It's been a super fun day. My cheeks hurt because I've been smiling and visiting and then out in the sun for so long. I've seen some of you already earlier today. So when we had this idea for today, we had 3 goals in mind, and they all kind of came together with today's event. One, we wanted just to have fun together. We were on a trip back in March for BD Awareness Month, and we were on the van on our way down to Columbus, and they said, let's do something. And so we were talking about what we might be able to do, and so we came up with this idea for this ice cream truck. And Michelle Long did an amazing job of finding this Fun Day Sunday outside. I had one ask from her. I said, make sure it is a really good ice cream truck. And I think she definitely succeeded in that. So when you're out there and you visit with them, please give them a thanks for coming out. If you've already had ice cream earlier today, you know it was delicious. If you haven't been there yet, it was very good. If you haven't been out there yet, definitely get out there and enjoy that yet tonight. There will be tickets, and Ed will talk about those tickets here in a little bit. The second thing is Tony Meza in the room. There's Tony. Tony said, hey, Sarah, are we going to do that red nose thing again? And I said, well, I hadn't really thought of it, but I guess we could. So we started talking about that when we went out to dinner that day. So if you do not have a red nose yet, you need to find one. It's a little hard to talk sometimes with a red nose on. If your nose is running like mine is with allergies, it does help kind of we don't want to borrow anybody's nose, so get your own, okay? But there's noses running around. Ed's got some, Andy's got some. We'll make sure you have one. So with the red nose, there's a couple different things. We did this we got this started a couple years ago. And there's a National Red Nose Day, and it's to bring awareness for childhood hunger. And so we started this event a few years ago in doing kind of a local canned food drive to give back to our community that gives so much to us. And also, it's just a lot of fun to have a red nose, and it's kind of silly, and you can't help but laugh when you have a red nose on. So today, take a selfie, take pictures with each other, have fun, have a good laugh, find James. James will get a picture of you. But make sure that you're sharing that. We do have canned food drive boxes out in the hallway. We'll probably be collecting those again tomorrow, and then we'll get those delivered by the end of the week. So thank you, Tony Meza, for encouraging us to bring a little bit of fun and some smiles back to everyday life. It's been fun. And our third goal for today, which is why we're all in this gym right now, is to celebrate 3 pretty awesome people that are going to represent Sandusky County Raptors. And so we're approaching that date very, very quickly, that we're going to be sending off these 3 representatives to represent Team Ohio at the USA Games. And anybody that goes off to a big event, they deserve a Pep-Rally. They deserve some shout-outs, some accolades, and some big, big thank yous. So we are here today to have a Pep-Rally, to send them off a little bit early. The official send-off, I believe, is next Friday morning. But today is our big day to celebrate each of you, to say thank you for representing us, and the best of luck in the next several days as you travel, compete, and represent Team Ohio and yourselves. So we're very happy about that. But we do have a couple of surprises for today. So, if I can have Allison come forward. Allison, do you have a gift? Allison, go grab your package. And we have Deb, and we have Brian, and each one of these people have something they're going to bring forward for each one of these people.
I hope it's full of money.
Well, funny that you should say so. In these bags, look on the front, because their names are on each one of these bags. We have one for Ed, one for Whitney, and one for Sarah. And inside each bag, they're pretty cool bags. So Ed said, well, I hope there's money in them. Well, we do have some surprises that are inside of them. They're just not filled with stuffing and air. Thank you, Dad. So inside these bags, we have some snacks. We have some FAA approved toiletries. We have a neck pillow. And in this particular envelope, we have a $100 Visa gift card and a $25 gift card for each one of you. We are very proud of the efforts that you've put forward in representing Sandusky County Board of ED and Sandusky County Raptors. We are proud of you and we congratulate you and wish you all the best and can't wait to watch you while you compete and to hear about all the great stories you have to share with us when you come back. So give them a round of applause. With that, I will turn it over to Ed Lane.
I probably don't need a microphone, but I'll use it today. So what can I say about these ladies to get everybody pumped about USA Games? So about a year and 3 months ago, I nominated both Whitney Parker and Sarah Lieber as USA Games candidates. I nominated both of them individually for basketball. Yeah, I wonder why. Both of these ladies are 3-time state champion Division I basketball players. And they play multiple sports, probably more than I can list off the top of my brain today. The cool thing about it was I sent little nomination cards and I put in the cards that at the time they were 3-time champions, that Sarah averaged about 30 points per game, and that Whitney averaged about 6 points a game. Whitney was an agile point guard, and Sarah was a powerful forward or center. So they called me back, and they said, good news, Ed. We'd like to select one of your athletes, Whitney Parker for basketball. And we want to select Sarah Lieber as an alternate. I said, wait a minute, did you read my notes? 30 points per game for Sarah, and 6 points per game for Whitney. They said, well, we want Sarah for cheerleading. And I said, you sure you don't want Whitney for cheerleading? Sarah puts up 30 points per game. And they said, no, we want Sarah. And I think that's also just a really strong symbol of how Special Olympics Ohio thinks of Sandusky County. They think of our program as a strong program that any athlete in any sport that goes on to a state level competition could get selected for something like USA Games or even World Games if they placed. So their individual accolades and accomplishments are huge. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations to both of these ladies. At this time, I'm going to keep it brief, and I'm going to turn it over to, I think, somebody who is special to them, their basketball coach, Julie Manson.
Hey, let's do this. Team O H. Team Ohio. How awesome is that? Okay, what can a coach say about these two women who have really put the work in to become and learn to be star athletes? They are headed to the Special Olympics National Games in Orlando, Florida. That is amazing, right? It is. Yeah. And it all has to do with basketball, just so you guys know that. Okay, these two women have helped me become a better coach, employee, and friend. We have grown and learned the way of basketball together. They both are athlete leaders and have led their basketball team to back-to-back championships. Both women have had moments where they could not have made me prouder to be their coach. Whitney, when we were first put in the role of coach and athlete, it didn't go well. We struggled. I have watched you grow and dominate in your life as an athlete that can take direction, which is huge. I've seen you become a great employee and a loving wife and a friend to many. My favorite memory with you is when you had a fast break going down this court. It was awesome. You did the perfect layup, and we worked hard on it. That was amazing. I may have cried a little. Not many can stand up against your defense or your fast break. You have taken the initiative to set up extra practices so that you can become the best that you can for Team Ohio. I'm proud of you. Next is Sarah. Sarah, our leading scorer, as Ed mentioned, right? 30 points. It's amazing on an average. The first one on the floor to help an opponent or a teammate up when they fall or need encouraging words. Sometimes when you're supposed to be intimidating to the opposing team. There were many times that you led your team to victory and were a big advocate for the whole team. Even though Sarah is going to the national games as a cheerleader, this would not be happening if she wasn't a bad basketball. You have shown growth and change during your transition to finding cheering as another of your passions. I may give her a hard time because she is a wonderful basketball player. You love to cheer not only your team to victory, but to everyone. Sarah's exciting spirit will lead her cheer team to do great things in the upcoming competition. It has been my pleasure and my heart to have had the opportunity to be the coach to such wonderful, hard-working women. Good luck on your journey to Florida for the USA Games. Go Team Ohio.
All right, now we're going to call up these cheer coaches for Sarah.
How do you follow that? So Sarah hung up her tennis shoes to pick up her pom-pom. So Sarah joined Spirit Squad in 2017, so this was her 5th year cheering. And all I can say is Sarah has been a wonderful addition to the Spirit Squad. She's always the first one to arrive to practice. She's always the last one to leave. She's always the first one to give ideas for new cheers and just encourage everyone else on the squad. So it has been an honor coaching you, Sarah, and I can't wait to see what you bring back from USA Games to teach our squad here in Sandusky County, and I know that you will represent Sandusky County very well. One more thing.
Thank you, Coach Tasha and Coach Kathy. At this time, I'd like to call up our members of our Sandusky County Special Olympics Advisory Committee and State Athlete Input Council members to say a few words. Deb Delaquit, Justin Regan, Allison Bolin, and Tony Meza. Would you like to come up and say something to your fellow teammates?
I would congratulate Sarah and Whitney for their USA game in Orlando, Florida, and bring that good luck. We love you both.
Thank you, Debbie. Tony?
Good luck at the summer games.
Money man cannot win. Money pray. The bridge in the tent.
Nice job, thank you. So I thought it would also be a good idea just to tell you briefly a little bit about the games. These two ladies will be two individuals of 143 athletes that will be traveling to Orlando, Florida to compete in 19 Olympic-style sports at the games. There'll be close to 6,000 athletes there and many, many coaches and volunteers. I know right now they're looking at 20,000 volunteers that make the games work. And probably 10,000 in rotation. So we're excited to leave here early in the morning on June 3rd. We fly out, some of us fly out on June 3rd, and some of us fly out on June 4th. And we'll be ready to start competition down there at the games on Monday. And ESPN2 will be broadcasting a lot of the events and competitions. So I will be sure to be shooting a lot of links Sandusky County's way so that you all can tune in to the games that are going to be broadcast on ESPN2. Perfect. Whitney, Sarah, would you guys like to come up and say something?
The first day of training camp, you get to know your teammates at Cincinnati, and the second training camp was in Columbus. We did dance moves and routines. So hopefully we do well on Monday and Tuesday. So hopefully we do well.
You're going to do great.
Yep.
Tell us about your coaches.
So I am going for 3-on-3 basketball. My coaches are from Wyandotte County
That's right. In Cuyahoga County.
and Cuyahoga County. And there's only 6 of us going for 3-on-3 basketball.
Don't foul out.
Can't follow. Also, I would like to say thank you to Julie for pushing me past my limits. And I'd like to say thank you to Ed for letting me beat him up.
Good luck, ladies. At this time, I'd also like to make some announcements. Sandusky County Special Olympics will be sending 2 sport teams to Columbus on June 24th, 25th, and 26th to compete in state summer games. We are going to send a soccer team with 10 athletes, and we are going to send a delegation of bowlers that includes 10 athletes. So at this time, I would like to announce their coaches and their players, and then afterwards I think we can probably have their coaches say a few words. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Coach Brandon Bartson and Coach Andrea Bartson. Come on down. These are our Sandusky County Special Olympics soccer coaches. Many know them as Tony's sister and brother-in-law. And Andrea's husband. So let's get started with some soccer announcements. To represent Sandusky County Special Olympics this year in the 2022 State Summer Games, we would like to call on Spencer Blanton. Come on down, Spencer. I'd like to say congratulations to Haley Burkett. Our defender.
Number 1 defender.
Mr. Fremont, our ambassador of the games, Jay Cullen. The new guy, Raheem Darden. Come on down, Raheem. Christopher Jacobs, come on down. Congratulations. Chris is also an excellent bowler who's probably like, I want to bowl, but he is a great soccer player as well. Sarah Lieber. Tony Meza. Holly Ma. Stephen Parker. Don't get hurt. And last but not least, Whitney Parker. Athletes, please remain standing. Coaches, some words of encouragement.
So when Tony talked to me about needing a soccer coach, I approached my husband and I said, I got a wild idea. And he said, oh no. And I said, what would you think about coaching? I am not new to this community. It's got my heart, obviously. And he said, let's do it. We weren't ready. I think that they taught us more than we taught them in the fall, but we are super excited about summer games. Never have been to state before, so we cannot wait to go with you guys, for you to teach us, for us to teach you, and we're going to do fantastic this summer. I know it.
I'm Brandon Bartson, soccer coach. I'm new to this whole thing, so first of all, I'd like to thank you all for welcoming me into your world. It's definitely been an experience, and I've played a lot of soccer, but I've never had that much fun as I have coaching these guys. There's a lot of personality, but they're very good. Yeah, very fun.
And you're the best coach.
Yeah. So when we do go down there, I know we're going to do good. We're going to do well. We're going to do our best. We're going to have fun. either way.
Thank you, coaches. I'm going to ask that you guys all stay standing because James is going to want to get a big picture of our delegation. And now I would like to announce our Sandusky County Special Olympics bowlers that will be attending. You guys stay up here, please, please, please. We're going to get a whole big group picture together. Yeah, come on. Sorry if I confused you. So for the bowlers, I would like to congratulate and announce the selection of Allison Bolin. Next up, I don't think she was able to be with us today, but we will get with her to do a small kind of acknowledgement. A bowler named Selena Cooper. Next is Michael DeRogier. Megan Lejeune. Keith Mumford, come on down. Mr. Corey Nagy. Congratulations. I don't think Joe was able to be with us, but we would like to announce Joseph Pawsey. Justin Reagan. Deborah Delaquette. Last but not least, Rachel Wise. Soccer competition will take place at The Ohio State University at Lincoln Park Fields, right out in front of the RPAC. It's a place where we've always played. Many of you are very familiar. Some of our newer soccer athletes are going to learn it real soon. Yeah. And our bowling athletes will be competing at Sawmill Lanes in Columbus also. And we have competed there a couple times before. So good luck to both teams that are attending our Special Olympics USA or Summer Games. We wish you the best of luck. Let's give them a round of applause. Yes, Jay wants to remind you of the volleyball game at 6. If you do not have a blue ice cream